Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this house right here. So this house is perfect for survival. So it's actually one that I built back in one of my oldest survival worlds and it served me very well. So before we jump into building it, we'll have a quick look around. So down underneath here, we have got a nice little garden down here as well as like a brewing kind of area. As we head inside, this is our main survival area and apparently a horse in here. There you go. So it has got an enchantment table and a bunch of chest storage, furnaces, everything like that. And now if we go up to our second floor here, this is kind of like the main living. So this is where I keep all my food and cook all my food. Has got a kitchen, a living room, and out the back here is our farm. So the farm does wrap all the way around the house, which you'll see shortly. Upstairs we have got a very large bedroom, so it's plenty of storage, plenty of stuff for all your survival needs, and two beautiful little kitty cats sitting on the bed. Oh, so cute. Out the front here is where we can keep all our larger animals, so the cows and sheep, they're outdoor pets. And we have got a nice tree up here, and yeah, so that's pretty much the house. So these are the materials that you're going to need for this build. Okay, and so to kick things off, we're going to start by building a circle. So you're just going to go ahead and place the blocks down as I am here. The blocks that I am using is going to be stripped jungle logs and jungle planks. And you just want to keep going all the way around, and it should meet up nicely with where you started. Once you've got your circle all done, we're going to jump in and we're going to clear 2 layers down of dirt. And on that bottom layer that we clear, we're going to go ahead and place down some smooth stone. Okay, once you've got all your stone placed down like that, we're going to go to the front of the house and we're going to start working on our second circle. Now for this circle, we're going to be using some stone bricks, and you're just going to follow along and place them where I do here, and we're just going to essentially create another circle. Once you've run that all the way around, we're going to grab some stone brick slabs and go over the top of all of them. Next up, inside that second circle that we've done, we're going to go ahead and clear out all the dirt. From there, we're going to grab our stripped oak logs. On top of the logs that are already there, we're going to go ahead and go around and raise them up by a further 3. From there, we're going to grab some glass as well as some more jungle planks, and in the corners we're going to go ahead and place down glass, and on the ends we're going to place down some jungle planks, as well as placing down jungle planks on top of the windows. And then you can go ahead and break out your doorways, which will be at the front and side of the house. Next up, grabbing some more jungle planks, raising these ones up by 4. I'm going to count across 3 there, place another one. This one's going to be in one, and across 3, and then in another one. Take it up, and this one's going to be the same thing, but opposite way around. And then again, a gap of 3, and then repeat the same process heading back to where we were. From there, on the sides of our slabs where we left the gaps, we're going to raise these ones up by 4 also, just placing on both sides of each one. Now to connect up the top, continuing on with our stripped jungle logs, I'm going to place one there and 3 over, another one there, and now we're going to go in, remove that block so it's just 2 floating in the middle, and raise that one up. Same thing for this side, just leave the 2 in the middle, and continue that all the way around. From there, below our planks, I'm going to place some stripped jungle logs, just keeping them all upright like that. Now for this next part, we're going to be using some oak fences, or jungle fences if you prefer, will look fine as well. But what we're going to do is right above our slabs down below, keeping them even with it all the way around, we're just going to trace what's down below and take it over to there. I'm going to repeat that going all the way around, so if you are in survival, just jump on top of the fence, just go in the crouch and just kind of work your way along. On the bottom of those fences, we're going to grab our stripped logs and we're just going to place them on the base of all of them. Inside the first circle that we've made, we're going to start placing down our floor. For the floor, I'm using oak planks. Then we're also going to repeat the same thing for the other circle. So again, it's keeping it at the same level, just fill it all the way around. At the front of our house, you just want to place the blocks as I do, and we're just going to work our way along. Same for the right side of the house. Starting off in this corner, we're just going to work our way along using stripped logs. And to top it off, we'll just place down some fences on top. And next up, we're going to need some dirt, and we're going to go ahead and fill in the whole outer circle just with dirt. Now back down below to our main entrance, we're going to place down some oak stairs, and we're going to grab some smooth stone slabs, and just going to place them as I do. We're going to pretty much create our pathways, getting ready for our garden. On the inside of the slabs that we've just placed, we're going to place down some smooth stone. Okay, once you got all your stone placed, we're going to work on our way up to the next floor. So grab some ladders, on the edge of this doorway here, I'm going to place them up, remove that block, and place some more. Hop on up top, and we're going to go ahead and replace all these blocks that are odd, just with planks. And now underneath, we're going to grab some spruce trapdoors, and to stop our water from coming through, and also just to add a nice little effect, we're going to place a bunch of trapdoors just over any dirt that is showing. When you place these, try to keep them all facing the right way if you can, otherwise it may look a little bit odd in some spots. And now for the garden, I decided to go for a bit more of a rougher look. You can place organised flowers if you prefer, but otherwise just grab any types of flowers, more variety the better, and just going to kind of place them roughly around, trying to keep them fairly distant from each other. And then we're also going to place in some grass and some ferns as well to add a nice effect. And now finally up onto the next floor. So again, we're going to start by raising up 4 high and stripped logs. Again, same as below, we're going to place glass in the corners and planks on top of the glass and on the ends as well. And finally, across the top of all of it, we're going to place down some more stripped logs. Next up, with our ladders, we're going to grab some more oak planks. We're going to raise this up by 4. And then we're going to go ahead and place our ladders down. And even with that 4th block up, we're going to go ahead and lay down our next floor. From the front of the house, next to this window, we're going to raise this one up by 5, leave a gap of 3, again 5, and on the 2 ends of the house, it's going to be 5 as well. And now to connect them together. So using jungle planks, we're going to go ahead and build 3 across there. Remove that corner block, it's going to be 2, same for this side, remove the corner block, 2, and then we're going to have to bridge across 1 more, and again, remove the corner block. And it should come up like that. Now we're going to repeat the same thing for this side. Across the bottom of these ones, we're going to place down some more stripped jungle logs, just running all the way over to the other side. And then we're going to pop up above the corner blocks in the middle here, we're just going to replace those. Jungle planks across there, and more across the bottom. Up on top, you just want to go ahead and copy the blocks as I place here. We also just want to place an additional 4 just on top like this. Now we want to go around and raise them up by a further 3 just on top of all the upright ones. And then you guessed it, we're going to put some glass in all the corners and planks on the ends. Planks will only go above the windows on the lower half of the build. Now to start working on our floor. So again, using oak planks, we're going to go ahead and take them across like this, replacing these stripped jungle logs in the process, just placing them in the same spot, and then just fill in the rest. Across the top of our walls, some more stripped logs. And now for the roof. So for the roof, I'm going to be using jungle planks. And what we want to do for this is when we bridge around a corner like that, we want to break the block. So they're only going to be touching the edge of the block and there's not going to be any corner ones. So we want to continue that all the way around. And now for the next layer, we just want to keep it on the inside, so again, removing any corner blocks poking out like that. And we just want to repeat that same process on the several layers going up until we meet up nicely in the middle. At the top, you should have a nice little square like this, 4x4. On the inside of the house, just under where all these slabs are, we just want to go ahead and fill them in. Next to our ladders on the top floor, in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and break that block, place down an oak stair. On the outside, I'm going to place down a grass block and a door just on top like that. For the rest of this space, you only need at least 1 grass block, and the rest can be dirt and you'll grow. And then across the top of these, we'll just place down some fences. On the middle floor of our house, just opposite our ladders, in the centre of this wall, we're going to place down an oak stair and a jungle door. Now across here to the middle here, 1 out, and 1 out on this one, and 1 out on that one as well. We're going to place down some water. Repeat the same for this side. So it's pretty much matching up with these 2 beams just on the side like that. And you're going to go ahead and do that all the way around. From there, you can go ahead and till your ground and plant whatever crop you'd like. Now we're going to go ahead and place our tree. So you're going to need an oak sapling. You're going to place it right in the middle there. On the side of that, we're going to place down some solid blocks, so 3 stone will do. Then go ahead and bone meal your tree, and you should get a big tree like this. Now it can take a couple of goes sometimes to get a large tree, but just keep trying until you get a nice big one. Then what I like to do is kind of rough it up a little bit. This is optional, but I just kind of place a bunch of leaves just randomly around just to rough up the tree a little bit. As well as just a few hanging vines, so just pop down below and just put a few streamers just going down. And for a few final effects on the house, just using jungle planks, we're going to go ahead and place one and a jungle stair below, and then just some jungle trapdoors going across like that. Repeat that for the other sides. And that is pretty much it for the build itself. Now we'll have a look at the interior. So the interior of this house is fairly straightforward. We should be able to just do a walkthrough. Feel free to pause at any point to copy what's here. But as we walk in, we have got two anvils with some leaves on both sides of the door, some chests just on both sides. Across here, I have placed down some planks, a crafting table, and a few other ornaments. Across the middle here, we have got a line of furnaces, as well as a 3x3 wall just there. On the other side of that, we have got some tools hanging up. Over in this corner here, below our furnaces, is where our enchantment area is going to be. So just dug into the ground with an enchantment table in the middle. On this back wall, I have got some double chests going across, with some, place some slabs up a bit higher, so that we can still open them up on top there. Out the front here, we have got two more furnaces, as well as a brewing stand, and just a couple of chests. And now heading on upstairs, over in this corner here, to the right of the door, we have got a double chest. And then we have got a large kind of chair just over here. So for this, I have got three planks just going across, a stair on the side of that with some slabs in front. The stairs run all the way over and turn on the end there. We have got a TV over there with some end rods on both sides and just some slabs kind of making up the table. Over on this wall, we have got some stairs just on the bottom there. That is just a quartz block with some birch trapdoors in front with some chests along the top there. Over in this corner below the window, we have got some furnaces and a fridge. So for the fridge, again, just quartz with some iron doors in front. And then I just decided to hang up some banners there. Across the back here, we have got some chairs, as well as some more chests and a mat on the floor. Up onto the top floor, we have got a large mat just there, just using the different types of blue wool. Now I have changed the stairs slightly here, so the stairs kind of curve around with some fences on both sides, as well as some different colour fences right there in the middle with another chest down below it. And now we have got furnaces down along this back wall here, with some planter pots and a shelf up on top, just for a bit of extra storage. Our table continues along, and we have got a chest on both ends of the bed. The bed itself is just two solid blocks, slabs in between, with some fence posts going up the side, again with blocks in the corners, and slabs in between, and then some trapdoors in the middle, with some banners out the front. Along this wall over here, we have got another table running along, as well as some storage. So for the storage, it's just barrels with a bunch of doors in front, so you can open it and kind of access your storage like that. Some more stuff just on top of that. And that about does it for the tutorial. So I do hope that you guys liked the build. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you found it helpful. And if you guys have any feedback on the build, or the tutorial itself, let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested to know what you guys think. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more tutorials like this, then check out my channel. You might find something else that you may like. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.